Hello traders all around the world. Once again, I remain your humble J1 FX right here on YouTube. So today, I want to quickly talk about the dollar index and how we can briefly, in my own personal humble opinion, take advantage of the strength and the weakness of the dollar index when trading all the rest of the other US dollar currency pairs. Alright, so right here, right now, this is the monthly time frame right here right now, and I can see based on my own Fibonacci. Okay, I know that we all have our various Fibonacci levels. All right, guys, so this is for me, this is my own Fibonacci levels. All right, so I'm also looking at the Fibonacci regarding where the market is going to go to. Alright, guys, so right now, okay, so if you are interested in the Fibonacci, this is not I can show you the settings. Alright, if you are interested, so these are the settings. So you want to pause the video later and take a look at the settings and just do the same. Alright, guys, let's go. So for me, the dollar index has been moving on the sideways movement. So long term, the dollar is strong for now, still very, very strong. It's going to be bullish, and the direction based on the Fibonacci is telling me that the market is going to go all the way up, right? Yeah, and this is the monthly time frame. So for me, I'm expecting price to hit profit target based on the Fibonacci right here. Okay, so the market rejected at this level down, and it has been on the consolidation for some period of time now. As we can see right there, the market is inside the range. So we have 1 2 3 yes, we have one touch, two touch, and I can say like this. Yep, you can see it's in a range on the monthly chart. And now the market is breaking out. All right, at that Fibonacci, I mean breaking out of the consolidation right here. So let me quickly change the color for. All right, so right here, now that the market is breaking out of the consolidation, to my own humble opinion, I wouldn't actually know where it's going to. Long term, I know it's going to hit this area. Okay, it's going to hit this area. Green goes to green, it's coming here based on the Fibonacci. Right, this was the low, swing low, and higher highs, higher lows, and higher highs, higher lows. So fully it's going to come here. Now I don't know when it's going to get to this area. All right, I don't know, but I'm looking for the weakness of this dollar index so I can take advantage and sell the market on the smaller time frame of the currency pairs. All right, so now this is the monthly, you can see. All right, so let's just go to the smaller time frame, the weekly, and let's quickly talk about what we are seeing right here. So right here, okay, from what I'm seeing here, this Fibonacci, if previously it's not necessary for me to use the Fibonacci right here previously, why? Because of the consolidation, right? But now that the market is breaking out of this consolidation, I'm going to be using my Fibonacci later. All right, but then the Fibonacci is already telling me that the direction is buy. So I'm expecting price to switch to this area here, somewhere here. All right, we have this let's just leave it like this. So what I call supply zone, right? Yeah, I call it a supply zone. So the market is going to come to this supply zone. We can see back in time after this sideways movement, and the markets, pulled down a little bit, went up again, and finally we saw this sharp bearish candle right here. What does that mean? We have a uh, supply zone right here. The market has not come to retest long time ago. So in my own humble opinion, I'm expecting price to come here, and then the market is going to return back to wherever it wants to sell to. But before that is going to happen, I noticed that during the time of the election of the United States, something happened, right, that we didn't see on the weekly time frame. But then it happened and we saw it on the daily time frame. So I'm going to go to the daily time frame here, and I'm going to show to us right here. All right here I can see that during that election period, which is on the 6th November 5th stroke to 6th, right, we saw that when the market closed on the dollar index right here, as we can see here at this level, we are expecting price to start pulling up gradually. But what happened? The market gapped to this level, and the market did not come down to close that gap before it goes up. It just started going all the way up, and all the way to the upside right here, and now we are here. So in my own personal humble opinion, I'm expecting price to return back, to fill up this gap before it continues to the upside. Now the thing is, will it happen? Will it ever come back to cover this gap? Because if it does that, that would be a very, very, very interesting move for us trading the US dollar pairs, to trade against the dollar. All right. So once the dollar index begin to drop to the downside, it will be an advantage for us to buy to buy and sell whatever currency pair, that is trading against the dollar itself. All right. So in my own opinion, that's what I'm looking at, and I can clearly see that history does repeat itself. What do I mean? That history does repeat itself in the sense that we have seen this happen back in time on the weekly time frame. So I'm going to go back to the weekly time frame right here, and we're going to take a look at what happened in the past. If I'm not mistaken, let me see, is it on the weekly time frame? Let's quickly check. If I'm not mistaken, is it weekly? Let's get back to the daily again and see. All right, this is the daily once again. So let's look at something here. All right, it's the daily. Okay, we can see what happened here back in time, guys. The market from here, all right, gapped this level and went all the way up. And what happened when the market is about to open from here? The market is meant to open at this level, but what happened? It gapped to the upside, then it starts selling all the way to the downside. To do what? To fill up that space, that gap that was here. Okay, the market came down to fill up that gap, and after that, immediately after that, the market shoot all the way to the upside before it came down again to retest that level right here. And during the election, we also saw that gap that happened from here all the way to the upside. Now we might be wondering if it is really, really necessary that the market is going to come down to fill up that gap right here. Well, in my own opinion, I think it's going to happen, because of the wins of Donald Trump, returning back to the White House as the president-elect. That affected the market positively. That was very, very, very good, and then a lot of traders actually did take advantage of that. That's including me too. All right, now, do we think the market is going to come down someday to fill up that gap? Of course, what goes up will surely come down. Now, will it come down towards this level? Where I really don't know. I don't know the movement and direction of the market. I don't know the future, but we have a lot of things to look at when it comes to economics, about the United States, geopolitics, and the rest. For For example, um, news is talking about something, about the Ukraine war and the Russian war. Okay, so Donald Trump he has a lot of a decision to make that might affect the dollar positively or negatively. So whatever decision is going to make, we want to stay on the sideline and watch carefully, because believe me guys, I strongly believe that this market is going to come down here. It doesn't matter what is going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but I am very, very certain of myself. This is me, all right? This is my belief regarding the market, that it's going to come back to retest this demand zone, all right? It's going to come back to test this demand zone before it goes all the way up to wherever it wants to go to. It will surely happen, all right? So that's my own belief, and that's what I'm looking at in the market. So I decided to share with you guys so you guys can be aware at the same time. If it's going to happen, fine. If it's not going to happen, no problem. Just we have strategies, we trade, so we just trade according to our strategy. But I'm just saying, there's a possibility that we can see that happening. All right, guys. So let's just stay tuned and watch and see how this is going to turn out to be in the near future. And if it does happen, well, we don't want to miss out. Hopefully by next year, because the year is already out of place. Yep, it's already gone. November. Today's what? Today is 24. Tomorrow is 25. Yeah, 23, 25. Let me see. Yeah, today is 24. I'm right. Today is 24. Tomorrow is 25. And the month is gone. All right, guys. So let's trade wisely. So to help us get that, what I'm sharing right here, it's something that many of you already know. You already know as an advanced trader that all of you are. So this is just me trying to share my own opinion. All right. Okay. So you guys want to? Okay, this is the daily. So you want to take advantage of it. All right. So we have a higher highs, higher lows. We have higher highs, higher lows, higher high right now. I can see the market coming down. Yep, I can see the market coming down towards somewhere here. Probably is going to retest back to this level before it goes up. If it does goes up for the next weeks ahead, believe me, once it gets here, we're going to see price comes back by next year. Hopefully, that is surely going to happen. Of course, the market must breathe. Yes, it must breathe. All right, guys. So this is just what I want to share with you guys. Okay. So you can take advantage looking at the Euro USD. All right, looking at the Euro USD, as you can see right here on the Euro USD daily time frame. Okay, so the market too is, I am looking at this a buy, and I'm looking at a buy right here. I can also see that right here we have we have the market where there was a gap. Right, there was a gap at this level. As you guys can see, that's a fair value gap right there, which the market didn't feel yet. So I'll be expecting the market to come to that level, that area, to fill up that gap, and that is going to happen when the dollar index also started falling. Then you see the euro takes advantage, and hopefully I'm expecting price to come all the way to this area right here, and that's Euro USD for you guys. And also when the market opened here right here in Brazil, we can see the market gapped also right from here. So if the market didn't come down, right, we can see that gap from here. If the market is not going to come down, okay, if it's not going to come down right now to fill up this space right here, it's going to go up, which means dollar index is going to drop until finally, maybe once the market gets to this area here, then we're going to see price come down to this level to fill up the gap, just like what is going to happen on the dollar index. Okay, hopefully we'll see something like that. Maybe not, but we'll just have to, okay, watch on the sideline and see how things unfold. All right, GBP USD too, hopefully. So on GBP USD right here on the daily time frame, we have a fair value gap right here. Okay guys, so that is this right here. So that's another level I'm expecting price to push to right there. Okay guys, GBP USD. So I'm looking at the okay, yeah, we have the AUD USD right here. So speaking about gaps, I don't know. I really don't know that of this one. How really is it going to act? Because from here we have a fair value gap right here. Will the market come all the way right here? Well, we will see. But that's a gap the market needs to fill up before any movement to the downside, in my own humble opinion. Okay. All right, so that's what I'm looking at. And once the market open right here in Brazilian time, I can clearly see how the market gapped also from here. All right, the market gap to the upside right here. All right, so let's leave it like this. So there's a huge gap right here. So if the market should return to retest this level and close that gap, then we're expecting price to push to the upside. Or maybe the market, we have to go all the way up right there. Okay, maybe the market, we have to go all the way up right here before it reversed to the downside again. We don't know, but these are my own opinions. Okay, so this area right now hopefully is going to become a demand zone in the nearest future if the market did not return to retest it before it goes all the way up. All right, and USD card, USD card, NZD USD, I didn't talk about that. So NZD USD on the daily time frame, the market also gapped. There's a space right there, that's a fair value gap right there, and we're going to watch and see if the market is going to return back to that area. And I'm trying to look at if there's any fair value gap around here that the market neglected in the past, but right now I don't think there's anything. There is no such thing. So this is going to be a little bit more complicated. So maybe the market is going to buy towards this area, in my own humble opinion. Maybe not before here. Okay, so this hopefully is going to be, let me make it like this, a demand zone. So this is going to be a demand zone. The market is going to retrace to this level before it look all the way to the downside. Would that really happen? Well, let's watch and see. But I can see the market coming up the way here. Yeah, USD card, we can see back in time how the market, this fair value gap right here to this area, what happened to the market right here when the market, from this top area, so from here, from the top area, the market gap to the downside, it sold and went all the way up to recover that gap, that fair value gap, and even break across it and went up. And now the market came down here to retest that area right here. And once the candle open, we can see also here how the market gap to the downside right here. So there is a space in between right now. So maybe the market is going to continue its way to the downside. Okay, because this market is in a huge consolidation. Okay, it is in a huge consolidation, and I can clearly see that it's already breaking out of the consolidation right here. So we'll see. I really don't know. I can see a lot of huge candles, bullish candle, that I'm expecting the market to come back to a retest, because I can see clearly that we have a fair value gap area here. All right, guys, trying to make this fast as possible right here. All right, so the market is going to retrace back to this level before we are going to see a buy to the upside. So this is what I am personally looking at. From my side. All right, guys, here and then all the way up. All right, guys, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the market will be on our favor. USDCHF, this is another gap. We can see the market gap from all the way up right here to the downside before I started pushing up. But let's see how it will play out. So there is a fair value gap right here which the market didn't okay, right here. Okay, the market has actually tested it once. This one did not get to that area enough. Hopefully we are going to see more of the market coming down towards here to fill up this gap before going up. All right, and we have a demand zone. The market didn't it didn't touch. No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Sorry. So we have a demand zone right here. So we'll see which one is going to play out. Maybe here or here. All right. Then the market is going to go up. But believe me, the dollar is going to fall still. It's going to fall. I don't know how deep it's going to happen, but it will. For a fact, I can surely say that it will happen. All right, guys, so you want to stay tuned and make sure you catch it when it happens. USD/JPY, it's coming. USD/JPY, the market is going to sell. Yep. The Japan, they are not saying anything of interfering yet. The latest news I heard from them, they are not interfering any moment soon. I don't know when they are going to interfere, but know that we have a demand zone here, fair value gap right here. We also have another one right here. Okay, we also have another one right here that was partially tested. Okay, that was partially tested before the market went up. So I'm expecting price to come all the way down here. It's going to happen, so you guys don't want to miss out from this. These are interesting move you want to catch once it starts happening. And this is the daily time frame. So the daily time frame has its own trend line. So the market here is confirming the trend. The trend line is confirming the trend right here. So you can see the trend line right here. All right, so this is the trend line confirming this uptrend. Okay, so we have the first touch, second touch. So I'm expecting price to come down to retouch this trend line. Then hopefully price is going to push to the upside a little bit. Then it's going to fall down to this area. Let's just watch and see how the market is going to turn out to be. All right, guys, it's just what I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully it's beneficial. You want to take advantage of it and don't allow the market to take advantage of you. All right, guys, I remain your humble Javan FS right here on YouTube until my next video that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. You guys want to stay tuned, and please subscribe if you have not. Smash the like button, leave a comment. I really appreciate that, and to help me know what I am going to be sharing with you guys whenever I want to post a video. All right, thank you very much, and you have a wonderful trading week ahead of you. Stay tuned for next one. Bye bye.